Okay, so the first one in on the left, we sort of look at your takeaway now. Basically, the two ball flights you said you had were straight to the left or curving to the right. Now, if you got fairly decent at controlling that curve, you'd obviously improve as a golfer, but it takes a hell of a lot of practicing, thousands and thousands of golf balls, and really a ball curving that much back to target is going to be tough to control, yeah? What we really want to see is a golf ball starting a little bit straighter and curving a little bit. I don't care whether it curves left to right or right to left, create the heart shape, okay? It needs to be a little bit less of a sort of there and that way, or whatever it may be, all right? So the initial fault you had there, so it was pretty good. You're lining up nicely, okay? And as we said, the golf club wants to curve around here. Your club, when it first goes back now, as the club gets kind of parallel to the ground, the club now, as you can see, is behind you quite a bit. They're almost getting out the screen there. It's level to the ground. The club there's just too far behind. So at this point here now, the club shaft, shall we say, is pointing towards here on the screen, yeah? If I sort of drew a line from the head through the shaft, out the grip, it'd be going somewhere in this area here, yeah? Then as you get to the top of the backswing, yeah, it's the same kind of thing. That club's aiming towards here on the screen, somewhere there. So now as you come into the golf ball, you're going to be coming the golf ball from this way. If the club face is straight, the ball just goes straight over there. Yeah. If the face has a little bit of curve on it or a bit of turn, you get a big hook. And you might start doing that. If you just keep missing a few shots to the left, you might start trying to use your hands to turn the club face or whatever, just almost without even thinking about it. So as your club comes in there, ball starts off the left-hand side there, and if it stays straight, happy days. If it doesn't, it's a big hook to the right, okay? So the feeling for you, if we go back to all these checkpoints here now, so that's where you kind of were there. These are your first few moves, okay? So when you did it first of all, that was you trying to do it. Probably same sort of position there. Slightly inside, I'd say, but not so bad. That's better there. Yeah. Then you kind of become aware of where your hands move and do the different change here. Now, it's not really moving your hand position, it's moving where your hands are pointing, yeah? What we don't want to do is go whoop and shove your arms out that way, okay? So your arms still want to be under the shoulders. People often think, oh, if my club is back here and my hands are here, I know to get the club here, I'll move my hands over there. Well, that's no good because you're just pushing your arms away from the body. So the arms still want to hang under the shoulders as you've got them there. It's kind of where your forearms and wrists and thumbs are pointing to change that shaft. So as you go back here now, that was better. Okay, still a bit behind you, but roughly speaking, it's not too bad. If that was on a wall, you're probably just about missing it. If that's on a wall, there's a wall behind you, you're hitting it, yeah? So, right there. And again, so that's there. So you can see the club moving there now. That's just you moving your forearm. Again, it's only a subtle little move, but that changes the path that club's going to swing at the golf ball from, okay? So you get the feeling of doing this, and then when you go to the top of the backswing, there you go. So you sort of work out where that club needs to be. Top of the backswing, the club now is pointing more towards that white line, yeah? Again, a little bit across the line's not so bad, but where you had it before, you were way over here. That's probably aiming somewhere there. So pretty good, all right? As you then come back to the golf ball, now that club's going to work more in from the inside. We can swing the club more towards target. Now, when the ball gets there, we generally expect this. We'll see sort of somewhere in between, okay? So once you get up here now, I might just stopped obviously a little bit too early so it's not going quite so slow. You can see the club there. It's a bit early in the frame, but we can still see it now just on the edge of your shorts. Now, the next one, the club's obviously a lot further back anyway, so it looks like it's got a bit further, but that's the next frame there. That there, the club being here, if we compare that to where you were there, that's probably about there. So you have moved that club in a few inches. Yeah. Okay. Now, we ideally want to be a little bit more in from there, but how weird does this already feel right now? Yeah. And we've moved it that far in. So moving any more than that, you'd be like, I can't throw the golf club. Yeah. So the practice is going to be getting that club working out before. I would also say, we'll just show a few shots on here now as a sort of practice drill. Practice your first maybe 5-10 shots in the range, trying to start the ball start the ball right by getting the club to swing across you, a bit more of a body twist in this way. So you just get the feeling of what it is to hit a golf ball starting right at that line. And we'll show that in a second on the stream. I just wanted to remind you here on the video. The other thing, as I said, if the ball flight is straight, so either straight here, straight to target, or straight right, your club face, the direction your club is aiming and the direction the club is swinging from are the same. Yeah. So the ball just goes straight left, straight, or straight right. Yeah. All right. If the ball is curving, so we can get that curve, 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 and we can obviously get that curve, and we can get that curve. The club face and the path are different.
Yes, yeah.
Depending on which way they are, but they're different. One's going to cause curvature left, one's going to cause curvature right. And obviously the ball curving that much is just very destructive.
Yeah.
All right? We're looking for a ball like to be a bit more kind of neutral down there rather than coming in that way. Okay, so feeling that club working backwards, say more in front of you. The arms are still working under the shoulder, not pushing the arms away so much. We're still turning the body, but it's where the thumbs and the hands, but the club to go too far behind, using too much wrist and hands to sort of fold the club in this way. Okay, does that make sense?
Yeah.
Good, okay.